Tuba,
We are volunteers with P7's Institute.
and we are gonna make a shure noix pudding today.
Thank you for joining us.
I am peeling the orange, and then I'm gonna boil the orange peel 2 times. Each time I'm gonna change the water.
So we're gonna boil the peel,
Yes,
not the orange itself.
yes, correct.
So here we have some of the ingredients. The chickpeas and the white beans were soaked in hot water overnight and then cooked in the pressure cooker for about 10 minutes each. And then we have some dried fruits. We have dried apricots, figs, and raisins. These were all soaked in hot water for about 30 minutes each. And then we have the barley here. The barley was also soaked in hot water overnight. We changed the water 2-3 times in the morning to make sure it's cleaner. And then we know the barley is cooked all the way through when it's cracked. And you can add hot water to it if you feel like it's not cooked enough. And we have the orange peels boiling here. And the chickpeas, we peeled the skin to have a better texture.
First, I am adding soaked raisins.
And while we're adding all the ingredients, let me tell you a little bit about Noah's pudding. So the story goes all the way back to Prophet Noah, of course. After the great flood, the ark comes to rest on the mountain El Judi on the day of Ashura. That's why we call this pudding Ashura in Turkish. And the Muslim tradition tells us that as the waters began to recede, Prophet Noah and his family gathered up all of the food remaining on the ark and made a delicious meal out of it. So in remembrance of Prophet Noah, and as a way to give thanks to God, the people of Anatolia and other Muslims have made it a custom to prepare Noah's pudding and share it with neighbors and friends. That's why we make it in such a big pot, because the tradition is to share it with as much people as you can. And now?
Yeah, I'm adding soaked dry apricot right now. If we need, I'm gonna add hot water. I'm gonna add 3 out of 4 cups rice right now.
The orange smells so good.
Yeah, we boiled the orange peels 2 times because we don't want to bitter. And then I am cutting 2 small pieces.
Noah's pudding is actually a great metaphor for diversity and how beautiful diversity is. It's made from a very odd combination of ingredients that you wouldn't normally think would produce a really delicious dessert at the end. Each ingredient retains its individual texture and taste, but when they all come together, they create a very beautiful end result. It's kind of like how diverse communities, when they come together in dialogue and interaction, create a better world of love and friendship.
We can add the orange peels right now. It smells good and gives delicious aroma. I'm adding hot milks right now. It makes wider.
And it adds a special taste.
Yeah, of course. Now it's time for the apples.
And the recipe is very flexible. You can add different kind of dried fruits. If you don't like anything, you can take it out. You can increase the amount, you can make it less, so it's very flexible and up to you. And now it's time for the chickpeas, soaked and peeled. They're going in.
We should add more hot water.
And now we're gonna add the figs that were also soaked in water. We added the white beans, and last but not least, when everything is cooked, we're adding the sugar now. How much sugar you want to add is completely up to you. You usually add it and taste it, and depending on if you want it sweeter, you can add more. We're adding about 5 cups to this big pot. And now it's time to decorate.
Yeah, you can decorate any topping you would like.
We're going to use some hazelnuts, cranberries, pistachios, and walnuts, and some cinnamon. Pomegranate is also very popular. We just didn't have any at home. And last but not least, pistachios to add color. And there you go. There we have it. Noah's pudding. And that's it. We just made Noah's pudding. As I mentioned, it's a tradition to make it in such a big pot and make a large amount because we usually distribute it to our neighbors, to our friends. With Peace Islands, we organize events and where we share Noah's pudding. But because of the pandemic, this is not possible this year, so we thought we'd at least take this video to share it with you.
Thank you for joining us.
Let's have a taste. Delicious. That's all for now.